Happy Monday, guys. We're about to start our second week of virtual learning, and I can tell that you guys are really starting to get the hang of this. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I'm just really looking forward to the day that we get to see each other again. And I'm just missing you so much. Let's go ahead and get started on math today. So today we're going to be looking at dividing decimals with 2 decimal places by a whole number with regrouping, okay? So go ahead, before we start, let's open up our textbooks, 5B, to page 56. And I'll show you. It's gonna look a little bit like this. Okay, so make sure you're open up to page 56. Okay, let's go ahead and write the first one on our board. So make sure you have your whiteboard, your marker, or your piece of paper. So let's look at number 5 up at the top under guided learning. We have 7/10. 7/10, excuse me, divided by 4 equals. Okay, let's go ahead and let's make this a decimal. What does 7/10 actually look like? Well, I don't have any holes, all right? I don't have anything in my ones place. So now I am going to take my 7 and I'm going to put it in my tenths place, which is the first place right here after my decimal. So I'm going to put 0.7. Now, when I divide decimals and a whole number, I'm going to set it up like you have been last week, but just to show you again, we're going to put the 4 outside of our division house, and we are going to put 0.7 on the inside. Now, 4 times what will get you close to 0? Nothing, right? So we're going to put a 0 here, and I'm going to take my decimal and I'm going to put it on top of my house. 4 times 0 is 0, so I'm going to subtract. Remember, do I bring my decimal down, Madison? No, I don't. I'm just going to bring down my 7. 4 times what will get me close to 7? Great job. 3. Whoops. Just kidding, guys. I was thinking about another problem. I'll tell you what, sometimes my brain is mush, and that's okay sometimes, friends. We're going to try that again. 3, Miss Cantrell. That would be 12. Oh, Lord. All right. 4 times 2 is 8, Miss Cantrell, so that can't be it either. All right, so 4 times 1 will get us close to 7, but not over. 4 times 1 is 4. 7 minus 4 is, good job, 3. So in your blanks where it says how many tenths, look at your place right here in the tenths, right after your decimal. How many tenths do you have? 1, perfect. So 1/10, and then you have an R there, that stands for remainder. With a remainder of how many tenths? Good. We have 3/10. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 6 together. So erase your boards. Okay. We have 2/10 divided by 4. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and make my 2/10 into a decimal. So I have 0.2 divided by my 4. Now I'm going to go ahead and set it up with my 0.2 or my 2/10 on the inside and 4 holes or 4 ones on the outside. 4 times what gets me close to 0? Good, 0. Bring up my decimal. 4 times 0 is 0. Perfect. And I'm going to bring down my 2. Remember, I don't need to bring that down. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. 4 times what gets me close to 2? Oh, nothing, right? So 4 times 0 is 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2. Well, Miss Cantrell, I'm confused because I have a remainder of a 2 down here, and I have nothing up top in my tenths. I don't have any ones. I don't think I can put 0.0 with a remainder of 2 as my answer. You're right, guys. You cannot put that as your answer because that's nothing. So you have to keep going. Do you remember this from last year? Watch. When I get to this place and you notice that there is nothing on top of your division house, I am going to add a 0. And I am going to bring it all the way down. 4 times what gets me close to 20? 5. Good job. Then I can subtract it and get to 0. So my answer would be 0.05 or 5 hundredths. Okay, 5 hundredths. Your 5's in the hundredths place. So on number 6 for your answer, where it says 2 tenths divided by 4, you're going to have how many hundredths do you have right here? Good. So you would write 20 hundredths divided by 4. And then you end up with how many hundredths? So what is 20 divided by 4? Good. 5. 5 hundredths. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at number 7. Let's do one more together, and then I want you guys to try some on your own, and then we'll check them together. So we have 2 divided by 0.9. All right, here we go. 2 times what gets me close to 0? Great job, 0. Kristen, what is 2 times 0? 0. Great job. Now I'm going to subtract, and I'm going to bring up my decimal. Jonah, what do I do next? Excellent. I bring down my 9. 2 times what gets me close to 9? Narai? 4. Excellent. What is 4 times 2, Evan? Good. 8. And that leaves me with 1. Now what I'd like for you to do, instead of writing 0.4 with a remainder of 1, I'd like for you to go ahead and add your 0 here and bring it down. Okay? 2 times what gets you close to 10? 5. Great job. And now you're down to 0. Okay, so the first couple of problems we were working with remainders, and now we're not working with remainders, okay? So let's go ahead and try number 8 together. Go ahead and pause the video. Awesome job, guys. So let's go ahead and work it out, and I want you to check your work as I am going through this to make sure you have it right as well. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to bring my decimal place up so I don't forget, especially because I see these decimals are starting to get larger. 5 times 2 gets me 5 times, sorry guys, I got distracted because Maggie's over here just staring at me on the couch and she got me distracted. Okay, let's try that again. 5 times what gets me close to 2? 0, good job. Okay, so I put that there. All right, now I bring down my 7. 5 times what gets me close to 27? 5, excellent job. Okay, 7 minus 5? Good. Bring down my 5. All right. 5 times what gets me to 25? 5. Excellent. Okay, did I get all the way down to 0? Yes. Do I have any remainders, Madison? No. So this is going to be my answer. 5.5 or 5 ones and 5 tenths. Okay, let's go ahead and do number 8 together. So we have 8 and 0.4. Go ahead and pause the video. All right, guys, great job. I'm going to go ahead and work through this. So check your answers on your whiteboard or on your piece of paper to make sure that they are matching mine, okay? 8 times what gets me close to 0? 0. Excellent job. Bring up my decimal. All right, now let's go ahead and bring down our 4. Uh-oh, 8 times 0. All right. Am I down to 0 yet, guys? No, I can't put 0.0 with a remainder of 4. I can't do that. That would be, there's nothing here. We can't do it. So what do? Great, add a 0. Bring it down. Okay. 8 times what gets you to 40? Excellent, excellent. 8 times 5. And now, guys, are we at 0? Yes, so we are done with our problem. So our answer for number 9 would be 0.05, okay? All right, you guys are doing so good. What if we do some division where we have decimals that do have numbers in the ones place? Like if I'm on page 56 on my student textbook, if I have 5 divided by 7.75, like they do in the book there. Let's try this. I'm going to go ahead and bring my decimal up first. 5 times what gets me close to 7? Excellent. 1. 5 times 1 is 5. What is 7 minus 5? 2. And I'm going to bring down my 7. Don't bring down your decimal. 5 times what gets me close to 27? 5, excellent. 25. 0, 7 minus 5, 2, and bring down my 5. 5 times what gets me to 25? 5, excellent. Am I at 0 now? I sure am. So if you look at page 56 and page 57 in your textbook, they're basically walking you through the steps that we did here for our standard long division with decimals. Okay, guys, today I would like for you to go ahead and open up your textbook to page 58, your textbook, and I would like for you to do numbers 12 through 17. And then also on page 59, I'd like for you to do 18 through 22. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and show you the answers. So pause the video. All right. Go ahead and unpause. Moms, dads, and grandparents, let's make sure we have these answers right. Kids, if you missed the answer, please go back and double check that you have the answers correct before turning it into me, okay? And then here are your answers to 59. Awesome. Outstanding job today, guys. I'm going to see you tomorrow. We're going to be working on finding quotients to the nearest hundredth tomorrow. And I'm super excited about that. We're going to be rounding a little bit, and it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye, guys.